Yo, what's up? K.Z.U.P TV, global debate and religion. Just up fucking around. I posted the stream in there. Try to wait till a couple of y'all brothers get in here, man.
Yo, what's that? Or did you want to? You pulled on.
Oh yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. What's the deal?
Shit, chilling. What's going on?
Shit, man. Ain't shit. Doing the early lion roar. Get my mind right, brother. Trying to wheel some motherfuckers in here on some religious and globe talk this morning. I don't think nobody want to battle right now.
Shit, you just gotta prove it's a globe, man. I want to hear proof that it's a globe. Because everything I heard since I was 6, it ain't proved a globe. So if you could tell me something I ain't heard since I was 6, then I'm all ears. I'll be a globe earther, but if you can bottle gravity up,
Got something here, Dog.
if you can actually show me, I went around a ball. You can just if you can explain, see, you'll never be able to handle this because you ain't even listening. Now, if you can explain the Antarctic Treaty, so that's my proof that it's flat. Can't even fly over Antarctica, you understand? So you would never be able to go fully in a direction without going over Antarctica. So understand that part. So once that treaty get lifted, then I can be like, okay, let's see what they was hiding. Then we'll see what they hide. You understand?
I mean, that eye in the sky.
Probably don't do a globe earther. What's up, man?
Man, you see all them motherfucking satellites, man. That should be enough proof. You see shit going in orbit. That's why motherfuckers got that's why your cell phones work. That's why you got cable, Cyrus radio, all that shit. What would
That's wrong. That's not a fact, man. You can't go. Just prove that what you said. You said the cell phones work because stuff is moving in orbit. All right, now, yeah, just touch on that for me for a minute. I can't let you ramble on, and I don't even agree with the first. Go ahead.
All right. You got internet. Remember, we didn't have internet before.
We had satellites. No, but we had satellites. But go ahead.
Okay, so during the time we had internet, I mean, we didn't have internet to the time right now when we got internet. What do you think actually changed for it to be the way it is right now?
Listen, reason how they lied about the satellites first, but let's just say they got satellites. They had satellites, and they back then it was all about photography. So they were just telling you we're taking great pictures. You understand? Now into the internet, guess what came with the internet? Cell towers. Damn. So why we even need cell towers? It's just amazing machine. It's like 5,000 of them floating around. It can just beam 5G. It can just make everything work. They steal the signal through the ether. It has nothing to do with no dumbass satellites. That shit is in the air. That's the Tesla technology. You understand? The shit they hear from us. See what I'm telling you? When Tesla did what he did, there was no satellites. He lit up the whole city with no plugs. using it straight. You know how like cumulus clouds and how electricity shoot through the sky. That's the shit in the air, and that's
But how they go steal the signal? We can't even steal signals down here.
still signals. I don't fucking know. That's the big secret. That's how they rule. What you mean? You think they did something different when they cut your electric on? It's free to them. It ain't free for us. And that's they rule the world with power, man.
So you think the cell phone towers is just operating underground, or they
the
still?
cell phone towers is bringing signals to phones. And if you go somewhere where ain't no fucking cell phones, you're not gonna get ain't no cell phone towers, you're not gonna get a signal. Period.
Man, that's still from satellite.
Man, I'll drop your ass off in the swamp with your phone. It's so sad if you got a Metro or Boost mobile phone and you go to fucking California, if you go out the United States, your phone don't even fucking work. So that lets you know it's the cell towers. They don't got the same cell towers over here in Italy. You understand? You gotta fuck with a major like Verizon, a T-Mobile that's global because they control it. They monopolized it. But these little metros, PCs, and such mobile and all that, fly out the country and watch you can't make a call. Where your satellite at, bro?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you one prime example of using a satellite. You on a motherfucking cruise ship. You on the cruise ship and you deep out at sea, farther than fucking cities away. These cell phone towers, some of them is less than a half a city away. What do you think they using when they out in the middle of the motherfucking water? It ain't no cell phone towers out there. They using the trajectory off of a satellite. And
Your Metro PC ain't gonna work in the middle of the fucking ocean. You serious?
But I'm saying if it's that far and you saying that you need to use
Because if I'm T-Mobile, man, right, and I got towers all over the land, you gonna get a signal. Can you hear me now? Remember Verizon? Can you hear me now?
Right?
No, I'm saying,
right?
Huh?
It's more water than land, right?
I don't know if you're hearing what I'm saying. If you got towers everywhere, of course you're gonna get a better signal. But if you got a fucking people that only got towers in 6 states, and then you go off into the ocean, your shit ain't gonna work, dog.
But they do though. Man, there's some people, my boys that went out to cruise ships out in the Bahamas and just going on a cruise, showing the shit from their motherfucking cell phone.
And they got an iPhone fucking with T-Mobile, man. Or Verizon. And a straight phone contract, and they bill be like $90 a motherfucking month, bro.
But I'm just saying a deep trip out in the water where the nearest cell towers is 1,000 miles away. Where do you think that signal is coming from? It's coming from a satellite, man. You gotta say they using a satellite. That 1,000 miles away from everything.
Have you ever looked at the picture of a satellite?
Yeah, thousands of them.
And that look real to you?
Yeah.
That look operable. That looks like that's real material. It don't even spring an oil leak, my dude. These motherfuckers run forever with no gas, no electric, no nothing. They got solar panels.
Right.
Right. And then you mean to tell me we can't do that on Earth, man?
We do. Man, we had this conversation before, man. You know we do.
We don't do that on, man. Every solar panel thing we got to gas and all kind of other shit.
Solar powered houses, solar powered calculators.
Solar powered houses. You we just compared a calculator to a satellite and what a calculator need to do.
I mean, we
The
talking about
power it
solar
take.
power.
No, we talking about the power it
Science.
take. No, we talking about the power it take to light up billion people's, 8 billion people's cell phone. I bet if you cut down them cell towers, don't nobody shit work. Let's bet that. They don't say we pinged you from satellite 8 and he was here. No, your phone pinged from you was over in this location right here because this cell tower pinged it, bro.
Yeah, but that goes off of their technology. Everybody got their own technology. That's why you would believe somebody like NASA or something because they got top of the line science. You know what I mean? That's just like going through Insignia or Sony or LG. You got different brands, and some of them got better fucking antennas in them. You know what I mean? Some collect information from further distances.
Better
So that's
antennas and
got the T-Mobiles and the Sprints, and they doing the same thing. Some got a better satellite. Some people got more satellites. I mean, it's
I
all about
want
the
you to look
technology.
up. I want you to look up them fixing a satellite, right? First thing I want you to know is how do they land on this bitch is moving 1,000 miles per hour. Never mind that part though, but they like Spider-Man. They know how to trajectories or whatever you would say, and land on this shit moving 1,000 in orbit. Now we ain't talking about in our atmosphere. Moving 1,000 miles per hour in orbit, right? So boom, they got this big ass spacesuit on, the helmet, the shit, the big ass gloves and boots and all that. Boom, and then they be on it.
Right, but they
What? Hold
perfect.
on, stop, listen. No, you ain't gonna let me nail the point. Have you ever tried to do anything with some big ass gloves on? You mean to tell me they that skilled as an engineer? They can the technology that it takes to make this satellite. They can grab wires. They can fuse shit. They can solder shit. They can get boats. And a mechanic can't even do it. Land on the ground under your fucking car, bro. So you ain't no boats flying away. They ain't flying away. They ain't even scared.
Right. You know why? Because they got special technology to where they picking their balls and nuts up. Them shit is still sticking to their finger.
So
Common
you
sense.
saying you saying you never gonna wake up. So it's cool. We
I
go on
mean,
into the religion thing. No, you're not gonna wake up. I ain't gonna try to be the dead horse or lead them to water. The donkey looking at me like that ain't water. And I'm just like, it is. No, that's gasoline. No, it's water, man. I ain't drinking it. All right, well, and then
I mean,
we
but
gonna leave it.
right, the best technology. If it's the best technology in the world, chances are they gonna make sure the bolts gonna damn near stick to their finger until they put the shit on right, so it ain't gonna float away right. Now you got to know that they got little shit and kits that put shit
All right.
together.
Now, how can you prove the globe without saying that? Like I could say how we can prove flat Earth, and then you say how they.
I
Like I
mean,
can prove
I
flat
already
Earth
told
myself from just normal shit that you can do.
the
You
number one
cannot
thing.
prove a globe. Listen, you cannot prove a globe on normal shit that I can do. I can prove flat Earth on normal shit you can do right now. So right there, it's like you gotta prove the globe, man. You done said satellites proved it. No, it don't, because they could still do it if it was flat. You said nothing that would prove this shit is a fucking spear.
Okay,
Ball.
so since we look in the sky and everything that we see up there is spherical, that means we should be just like
But
them.
everything we see down here is not spiritual.
Everything in the galaxy is as a mass size of a
No,
star.
everything down in my face. Okay, you showing me some luminaries. I get it. That's great. That don't fucking. That's a fucking sky. That is not a fucking earth. So what would make us different? That very reason you said. We down here looking at that shit. They're not up there looking down on our shit. So now that we know we looking up at something, why would that shit be the same as where the fuck I'm standing at?
Because you not believing how
they told you that shit, bro. That's the only explanation. The Bible speaks of no spears. The Bible speaks of no globe. Fucking globe came out 1960.
Now let me tell y'all something.
Hold up. We the fools though. We the conspiracy theorists because we saying it's flat when it been saying it was flat since the 16 fucking hundreds. Y'all come out the woodwork with some fake NASA shit, taking $70 million every single day since 1950. Do the math yourself. You know how much 70 million was worth back in 1950? Never mind a day, but every single day. That's where the majority of your tax go. It don't go to the fucking army. It go to NASA to give you these fake ass stories. And these Star Trek and Star Wars movies. When everybody speak of it being,
Look what's gonna fuck people up. I see a lot of flat earthers and a lot of American Islamic type of groups. Even
everybody in the world say it's flat.
No,
until 1950.
This is the funny part. They would claim that they think it's flat, right? But I was watching a documentary last night of my boy Muammar Gaddafi. So that's Northern Africa. That's the liberation, people of liberation. Why in his famous library, I think the one he got blew up in, why did he have a globe on his desk? Why did Muammar Gaddafi, I want to say I seen the video in 1980, I want to say like 84 or something like that. Might even been 91. This nigga.
It was after 1950 though, right?
So listen, so anybody from any pro-black, that's why I got this panel open. If anybody from a pro-black group want to come up here and tell me any fucking weird ass thing, just know that one of the leaders of fucking Africa got a fucking globe on his desk. Ain't shit about flat earth. He had a motherfucking globe in his fucking library.
I'm saying that's cool. You just said some type of weird ass, like them bean pie sellers. I get all that part. I'm telling you, God himself said it was flat. So once that's my what they call it when you put it on the application and shit to get you into that's my reference. God. So talk to him. Don't talk to me about no globe, nothing. Go talk to NASA and all them, and then read the scriptures of every religion, and then you will understand. None of them say globe. Not man, not none. Until look, you had Universal Studios, right? They come out with the globe model for their logo in 1919, right? Before they ever went to outer space, right? Can you please tell me how when they go outer space, it still look exactly the same as the Universal Movie Studios logo? Do you understand what I'm telling you? If you're not gonna wake up, bro.
I mean, I heard y'all say that before.
Man.
For me
never mind, okay. Go ahead.
For me to comment on that, I would have to do some facts checking. I'm gonna look at the reference and I'm gonna see that you said 1919. And then I'm gonna take it from there. But I'm pretty sure, especially from the last time that you said something like that, I had to prove that, So I don't know. I'm gonna have to see.
Nobody never proved that. Listen, bro. All you do is gotta go look at the first logo for Universal Studios on Google. That's all you gotta do. It's not hard. And then you say the first time man went to outer space. The dates is extremely off. But this is how they supposed to know it's a globe. Because remember, they went to the moon. Now quit playing games, man. Shit.
Man, I don't know how many times they gonna have to fly out to space for y'all to believe them. You know how many astronauts, how many
No, do you guess what
astronauts
they said, K? Yeah, I know a lot about all that. Now I'm gonna take it one step further. That's why they ain't go back to the moon. I mean, your people say this. This is straight from NASA. Guess why they don't go back to the moon? You ready for it?
Yeah,
They lost. They lost the paperwork and the information on how to. Look it up. These your people talking. This ain't even me, bro. We lost the information and technology.
Well, first of all,
see how you do that. You remind me of Skip Bayless. You remind me of Skip Bayless.
You know, the International Space Station been floating around for 21 years, right? We got reflectors on the moon when we went that we communicating with to this day.
All right, so they got some type of thing floating in the sky. I get all that. What the fuck do that got to do with this shit being around, man? That is my point.
I mean, the views that they show you, and y'all, they tell you that it's CGI. Like I said, y'all,
okay,
y'all
then
people
go ahead and look up official pictures of the Earth from NASA. They gonna have them in a row. You're gonna see how the land masses is different sizes, how it's different colors, how with everything different. I mean, different shapes. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Do it yourself. These your people. This ain't me talking. These your people. You go to Google, NASA, official, blase. You can do it right now.
Okay, now you just proved the globe theory right there just by saying the different colors. So if you know about the six jet stream that floats,
what about the different shapes though? No, it's still different shapes too.
Okay, you watch the news and you go by the colors, right? You go by darker red.
No, listen. I'm not about to let you skate with no colors. I also said different shapes to where it's not even shaped the same. The land that's supposed to be United States and supposed to be South America is temperature different,
right?
Right,
just because warmer or colder, a hot front, a cold front.
Bro. You know I can't do this because I know I'm fucking right. It's like when, listen, man, I can't go back and forth because I don't do the debate thing. My shit be not even up for debate for real. Like you don't like.
Look, I'm even go deeper than that. Okay, somebody was white different colors at other times, but we go through different seasons and shit like that. So you're gonna have brown leaves, be green leaves.
They different pictures. What part ain't you understanding? They're different. They're different. Look it up. You gotta look it up first. See, I see you ain't looked it up yet. So you really just trying to defend these motherfuckers like cheerleading in these fucking linebackers.
Google Maps.
Bro, you the people
in front of you on Google Maps.
Listen,
you know that? That's a satellite.
I know what.
That they can
never saw no satellite in my fucking life. And you haven't neither. You haven't saw a satellite. You haven't saw a real picture of a satellite. I haven't. You haven't saw a real picture of the globe. I haven't. NASA admits this. They tell you. I'm just saying what your people saying. Hey, yeah, I really got the real shit at the crib, but this is what it looked like. And then they show you a picture of some weed. But the real shit, and you like, man, bro, bring the smoke, bro. I want to see the smoke. Oh, this is smoke. And then it look different from the picture.
I'm just saying, I don't believe science, the science that they want to believe. That's what it looks like.
No, I don't even believe nobody but myself. I don't even go into saying, am I going to believe him or not? Fuck him. I'm going to look at what's being presented and I'm going to say, what the fuck do I think? It's not about somebody convincing me on some shit. The convincing going to come naturally. It's just going to be a natural thing. Like, man, that's deep as hell. What the fuck? Whoa. No, I'm not. I don't believe certain things or all. Now, I do believe other things. But if it don't come natural and I'm doing my own breakdown of it, there's no fucking way I can go outside and be like, hey, baby, you know we right over here about to go downhill and then get on the canoe, right? And then and go straight downhill for like how many thousands of miles when I'm on the side of the globe. And then we're going to get to the bottom, hey, we're going to swoop back up from the bottom. We're going to go uphill. Do you think that's how navigation works? Seriously? Honestly, I mean, when you're looking at a bathtub of water and seeing it's flat, you're looking at a fish tank in your house right now with mountains in it and all that, but the water leveled out flat. You're looking at that right now. It's in a micro scale. Now show me a globe in a micro scale right now in your house. No, not never. You can show me a light bulb and the energy is in the inside and that shit flat. So that would bring the cosmic age. So show me in your house a micro scale of a globe on natural just.
Okay, I can use a light bulb. You just said a light bulb. Now think
all right, no, the light is inside of the bulb, though. Ain't nothing living on top of that light. On your globe model, we live on the top of the light.
It's a field around it.
The man, checkmate. I done knocked the chessboard over, bro. I done kicked the whole chessboard over. We might as well go on religion, bro.
And then when you think of gravity, look, gravity got to pull you down into the center. That's where you get mixed up, where you thinking of falling off. It ain't no falling off because it's pulling you to the middle. Just how dude showed you from the compass. It's still bringing you to the middle. It ain't pointing up.
No, okay, back to my question, man. You started running away, changing the narrative. Show me something in your real life that represents a globe model, micro, just naturally. You can. Besides, I'll see the stars. And then real shit right around you. Where you like, that's there it go right there. That's natural globe shit. Not nowhere, man. Even the motherfucking, if you plant that globe seed into the dirt, it grow upon a flat fucking surface. No plant growing upside down because you got it. No.
But it wouldn't grow upside down, man. Damn.
I guarantee it won't, because it don't make no fucking sense. You trying to say, no, it's not that. Everything pulls it down in its gravity, and you're really not upside down. Your head is really into the dirt, but you're not into the dirt. It's hard to explain. It's so massive, and we're so little.
No, they
shit out of here, man. I know when a motherfucker talking to me crazy. I know
man, the way gravity got Earth sitting, bro. The way gravity got Earth sitting, bro. Shit
gravity
ain't
got Earth
upside down.
Gravity got Earth sitting a certain way, right? Now this gravity, I know you never saw it. I know. But it's really there. You understand? And I'm like, no, just because I dropped something don't make it called gravity. It's heavy and shit ain't just floating around in the fucking world. That's what it means. But now gravity got the Earth.
look, even understanding plants, you gotta see.
Man. So we playing another chess game. I won the last chess game. I don't want to play. I don't want to run it back, okay?
Bro,
if I would have moved here, then I probably wouldn't have got checkmated. That's cool. We could talk about something else. I don't want to run it back. You done tried to quick start the Madden game.
No, I'm just saying. You know how people like to use
quick, what's it called?
And all what they like.
Lunch.
How you gonna put roots upside down? How you gonna grow a tree upside down? What you gonna plant it into? The
on
air?
Flat Earth? You said on a flat Earth? Are you
I
still
mean, in
talking
the
about
air,
this? On a flat earth is simple. I don't know how you do it on a globe. I have no idea.
it
Please
gotta be
explain how
really too
you do it.
scarce. That only
I don't
makes
know how
sense.
to do it on a globe. I don't even know how to do nothing on a globe if I ain't like on the top of it. I don't know how to do nothing in life. If I was at the bottom of this motherfucker, it seems like I should suffocate if the gravity is holding me down, but the top, it just keep me level. It seems like the people at the top should breathe better, all kind of shit. So, it's all weird to me because it's weird, it's dumb. I know a map is flat. I know an
It's
atlas is
easy to
flat.
a person
I
like
know a
me because I
navigation.
got
Listen. I know the earth is flat. I know the map is flat. I know the atlas flat. I know the Google map is flat. I know that's all I know. I never experienced like this is why we're on a globe. Never in my fucking life, dude. And you haven't neither, and you know that shit. But you keep going back and forth for some reason. Checkmate. Boom. Now I won 2 times in a row. Now what else?
no. I
Matter
mean,
of
you
fact, I'm about to
lost.
leave.
I mean,
Yeah.
a flat
Nope.
earther
I'm
can
about to leave. I'm about
Google
to
Map.
leave.
You ain't even get past that part. I had just
I'm about
told
to
you
leave,
if a car pulled up to
man.
your house and
I just found out
it
I'm a master debater.
on camera your house, where do you think it's coming from? It got to be a satellite, right? You can have a fucking
No,
mix.
no, it
It,
don't gotta be no fucking satellite. It
you can
don't
have
have to be a satellite.
in this in
All
that.
I'm saying is this: if I even give you the satellites, that don't make the Earth round. That's what I keep trying to tell you. I can give you the satellites and checkmate you. Because I'm gonna take my queen off the board and checkmate you with my rook. It's different, bro, because it's the truth.
Oh
You
man, it's
don't
like
gotta dance
it's
around and
either
say, well,
release satellite.
scientists told you.
No,
No, no gotta do that on no truth. I don't need nobody to vouch for the truth.
even if I
Why would I
believe in
need
satellite,
that?
I still got you there. Cause no, it's
All you
either
can do
these.
is ridicule me or call me crazy or say this motherfucker. And then when I tell you more about, man, everything you saying about the globe, I can tell you Barbados. I know how fast it spins. I know the whole things. I know how far it is, how many planets between us and the sun. I know about the rover on Mars. I know about the pyramid and the Sphinx on Mars. I know about the fake face they talk about on Mars. I know about they saying
So
the
you a
moon
globe
is
earther.
really,
You
hold on,
believe that
stop.
we can go to
Stop.
space and all
Listen, I'm
that.
gonna lace you up with weapons. I know about how they say the moon is really um something inside of the moon that and they built a force field around them so can't nothing fuck with them and they it's a portal out of the moon and they come here often. I I mean I can go all the way deep with that shit and I still say man that's some trash. Still I was willing to let all my knowledge go, man. I really had to throw away 45 books of schools and start over. Cause if this shit wasn't adding up, bro. If you can't do that, then you just gonna stay stuck, you know what I mean? Or stay woke or wherever. I don't know. It's your world. Your world, it might be the truth. In my world, shit flat, bro.
But you trying to add it up when people can't even add up gravity and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? That's where
Gravity, they already the scientists, did you know the scientists say gravity is a theory? The it's called the theory of gravity. Don't know, ain't nobody never said gravity was fact. Look up your own information. Type science. It's a theory. That means we really trying to figure it. It's sort of like it's wind. What would be wind's polar opposite that we can't see, and it's like we're trying to figure out a force, and it's no force. It's called fucking shit that's heavy, and it falls down.
Peace, K. Rod, you Sir Drop.
What's
what's
going
good,
on,
right?
man? I'm
Peace,
glad you
man.
came in here, man, because K been fucking my
Hey,
high up like
I
5 months.
just tuned into that shit, like just to chime in on the spectrum of gravity. Like I see gravity as an emotional discharge at the end of the day, just like you was explaining. It's theoretical, it's a theory of gravity, but to actually think of the effects and how they explain that theory to the effects of how gravity works on us, The only thing that actually pushes, pulls, and presses us down is emotions. How you feeling about certain things, and that sways the people in certain directions and everything when it comes to your movements and more so your thought pattern process and your mentality. You know, it evolves from feels, but we've been taught that it's the mind, it's the brain that gives us all the intuitive and initiative and charge and whatnot. But the feels is that deep belief in in your energy and your charge. And once you have that deep belief in a certain atmosphere, it's gonna pull your energy, all your thought, and all your movement towards that idea because it's believable to you and you forced to believe through the information that's being given to you and that's been gave to you. And like Drop was just saying, when you look at the information and actually calculate it up for yourself and not take other people's word for it, like you dealing with the same terms that these people using, you just have don't got the full defiance of the word because it means so much. It means this, it means that. But you for yourself, knowing the terms that you work with, could decipher and calculate what when you add it up, if it's making sense or not. And a lot of this shit don't be making sense that they give us with the NASA program linking up to the Earth being round. Like they giving you pictures of the Earth being round. You keep saying that CGI. That's computer generated imagery. The same thing that's used in the Hollywood scale to project the ultimate battles out in Star Wars and shit like that and everything else. You know, all the information link up and compile to give people these perspectives and these views to lean on and follow on because they got the elaborate information and also the motion picture to draw you in even more to make it appear to be believable. But with your common sense, you can sit there and calculate the bullshit that don't add up.
Damn, that was deep
Hey,
as fuck.
peace to everybody in the chat too.
It's
Hey,
true.
and go in right quick, whoever just said that. But I want to say, and they also know just a real simple picture, just take the computer generated shit off, and this argument is over. They know that, and they'll never do it out of billions of pictures. They just want to go click with their cell phone. Click, nigga, your satellite, whole ass nigga. No, I ain't gonna do that. Wait till they get out there in space. I'm show them. But go ahead, man. My fault.
And then the trips to space, and then they say they ain't been back to space because the
Who was
technology
that just
evolved.
joined in?
I think that was God body.
This it's God body, bro. I was just gonna say, can we throw atmospheric pressure and density in the place of gravity, and maybe a little bit of magnetism?
Hmm. But when you think about the atmospheric pressure, it's like who that I can't tie the name because so many brothers be transfusing to me, but the atmosphere, you know, just looking at it that at that one scope, the
Mhm.
atmosphere contributes the swaying of the energy when a lot of people devoted to the to battling the fear tactics, they gonna go into the realm of fear and believing in a ultimate safe haven or whatnot. I'm trying to
True.
find the words to fit, but just like you said, all that ties into the gravitational pulls and everything. But what is it other than a sway, uh, a transversion of energy, and a directing of energy when it comes to it? You know, even if you look at the scale of just atmosphere being the changes of the weather, we weather storms as individuals. We get hit with tornadoes, we get hit with blizzards and shit. You know, what you gotta do, bundle up, shovel your driveway to get your goddamn car out, you know, shit like that.
Mm-hmm. 100.
Hey, but I can't get over people not really understanding that we got a CGI image, that pictures that they take. I mean, even like say for instance, I mean, and just in my mind, that's on a scale using an old fashioned camera underwater, and it's not gonna work. So when you think of something so dark as space, And you know how when you see a light of a flash of a camera, you know how it still almost fills the room. You not even gonna get a pit. So it seems like you would get a fucked up picture. Like you really wouldn't even get it. Like they don't even would can you even take a picture out in space? You see what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, my common sense would tell me that's why they got to take it like that. That's almost just trying to use fucking Polaroid underwater. Like it's a different atmosphere there. Shit. I mean, you know, and people expect the camera just to work like they in Earth in the regular shit. You know, the shit that we do here.
That's like how you said to take a picture. To take a picture of the Earth, they can't take a picture of the Earth, so they have to give you a CGI photograph, a computer generated image.
Right, and so I'm like, well, so why can't people be okay with it collected the information? Yeah, they had to do. Yeah, they cleaned it up, but
Man,
it
we don't get that trash shit
information
out
is
of here,
that
man.
it's
It's no
trajectory.
cameras. No cameras went out of space to take the picture of the Earth.
You just hear these motherfuckers. The atmosphere is different. It's thick like water. Oh no, it's cold as hell. You gotta get right, man.
I
But
mean,
it's
that's
just
real
like
shit,
water,
right?
and the camera lens gets real foggy real fast, and it turns into ice, and what it's
Right.
looking through is
You
what you
add
just
another
don't
elements.
know.
Hell yeah, it's
It
cold and
just
shit.
don't.
Yeah, you're
All
It's
right.
that.
just you can't.
Yeah.
It's black. It's so black, and you can't really do it in case we do it ourselves and then make it look like what we think it look like.
Exactly
God
right.
damn
That
it.
atmosphere
Yeah.
might tear that
So
lens
they
of
can
that
make
regular ass
right.
camera.
So here's what computer generated is. I make it look like what the fuck I think it should look like. So that means I can make that bitch a triangle. God damn it. Fuck, bro. You just told me they can't even see through this shit.
That
The
part.
camera, the camera can't even take a picture. It's so different. But you can see with your naked eye. Fuck out of here, man. Come on, bro. Y'all,
I mean,
everything
we
y'all
know
say
what
is
total darkness
fictitious.
do
Right.
on Earth.
Everything is like untangible. It's it's an imagination
Mhm.
brought to light.
Hey man, we know what total darkness do on Earth, so you know how dark space is. I mean, come on. I mean,
Oh
how you
no,
expect
it
that
ain't
camera?
supposed to be. It shouldn't be total darkness. Remember, you
Yeah.
said it's circles up there, so it circles down here. It's light down here, so it's light the fuck up there. Remember?
Mhm.
Remember?
Right, right.
Right. So we're the
And
picture,
then
bro.
you hear a person
We're the
like you
picture,
say,
bro.
and you would say, and then you would be like, man, if they taking pictures, uh, why it ain't no stars in none of their pictures? So look, and that shows right there. If a person was thinking on the fake scale, it think they would have threw some stars in
Our
the picture if they was
satellites,
trying to fake it.
our
If they
satellites.
was trying to fake it. So globe,
Listen,
Earth,
our
proven.
here you go, babe. Our
But look,
satellites or
K-Rod, they don't
asteroid
answer.
belt. Go ahead.
So it's like
Yeah,
globe,
K-Rod.
Earth
So
is
like,
There's no
I'm the one who
satellites in
asked
the
that. I'm the
pictures.
one
There's
who
no
asked that.
asteroid
Why
belt
can't
in
we
the
see
picture.
stars on the
There's no
ground?
wavy gases that they had to filter out. It's insane. But what you do see on them pictures, bro.
okay. This is why. This is why
Okay.
we can see stars on the ground is because from where we can see stars from, they're. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but they're really, really bright for how small
No,
No,
they
he
I
are.
ain't
did.
gonna say
You
whatever you
saying
say
we
sounds stupid. I just really want to know a logical answer to it. I ain't,
No,
you know.
he's saying no. What he's saying is we under the stars still when we taking these pictures. What I'm saying is you still don't see that. Is we under the asteroid? Is we under the other satellites? You know what I mean? Satellites out there. Is we
Yeah,
under
like
all the other activity? We under all that. So that means we ain't go to outer space. Never mind. Never mind. Go ahead.
so that
I
mean we
mean,
really not out of space then.
No.
yeah, we out of
Cause
space.
I mean we don't see no
Then where
asteroids,
the
we don't see no
stars
stars.
at?
You can see stars from on Earth.
Now
See,
you
that's
saying we under the stars, but we
Because
also can
I
see
just
beyond the globe. So we
I
but
should
like
still
just
see the stars
explained.
off in the distance from where we're looking from. Just because we under the one we taking a picture, we still got a whole galaxy.
But
You
if
don't
We
see
never
they
took the
all
sun on
nothing.
that
if
again.
they
We
all
never
gotta
took the
be
sun either.
CGI images, listen, these gotta be CGI images.
It
But
gotta be
it's so
fake
dark.
images. Let's
For
quit
some
saying
reason, these
CGI.
even got cleaned up.
No, stop saying CGI so people understand. We gotta make these fake images. You gotta say fake, man.
Fake images.
This CGI is just politically correct for fake. We gotta know what CGI means. It's fake.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna correct y'all.
Godzilla
We
is fake.
do see
That's a
them
CGI.
sometimes. That's why we got comments and asteroids and the different names of the asteroids. So there is a time, and actually we know different times when a lot of them appear, and you know they only some of them is only flaring like that because some is actually basically fireballs burning through the atmosphere just because when it's coming through the shit catch on fire. So basically they all meteorites and asteroids and comets and shit like that. And that just all the light you seeing is just because of how hot our atmosphere is and when it
All
comes
right,
through it.
man. I'm a globe earther, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what you want me to say, man. If you're not gonna wake up, man, if you're gonna just keep saying, now look, if you look, now stars is how many light years away? That's what they told me when I look up that shit right there. Some of them be closer than the goddamn
It's
sun.
right there. You know what?
Why
Now
do
that
you
sounds
saw
good. You
sun
sounded
closer
like a
than the
report.
moon, though.
The
I just saw
closest
sun closer than the moon.
That's what I was saying. The sun is the closest star. It is
The
what
sun is the
400,
closest star.
400. Yeah, the sun is the closest star to Earth. So that's what, and that's what 400 million miles away or some shit like that.
It's
Well,
something
no, the
like
sun. No, 93 million miles is the sun away.
right, and
93
it's
million
something
miles away.
like 2 light years. They actually tell you this dumb shit. The heat you feel from the sun was from fucking 20 years ago. You understand what I'm telling you? You want
Yeah,
me to
but
believe it though because they said it. I'm like, no, that's come on,
okay,
man.
but
The
that's
light
why
I
I
see from the
said
stars, mind you, is double the light I see from the sun. So the light I see from the stars actually came when I was 7, and I'm just now seeing it. And you want me to believe this dumb shit? I mean, this is what I'm saying. I'm not the one gonna be like, he might be right. That's interesting. Not me, bro.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
be
you
like, that's
gotta think.
bullshit.
Look, if you
I
break
don't have
science
to do
down
that.
to
I don't have to
understanding the
break nothing
power
down.
of
Why would I
certain
have to do
things,
that to say that's some bullshit? Why would I
you
have
would
to do all this
you
extra?
would
If I
understand the
know it's
helium
bullshit,
and the shit that's in fucking
helium,
stars is so powerful.
I don't need to think about no helium. Look, bro, you told me it's real simple, bro. You told me the light I see from the star is when I was 7 years old that I see today. That's bullshit. I don't have to do nothing else. I don't have to be like, whoa, and then listen to some more lies because these are the same people that told me that. So if I go into, well, why? Well, there's helium in it.
I mean, I really ain't agree or disagree to that. I don't know about the facts. Now, what about the?
You a flat earther, K. You just
I
don't
know.
want to
I
admit
mean,
it.
I don't know. I don't know about the star that they said that was there for 7 years. I know that it's supposed to be stars older than the fucking universe. So shit. I mean, I don't know about no 7 years. It's stars that I would have been around hundreds of thousands of years. I mean, I don't know about no star from no small, you know, time frame like that. I mean, and like I said, even the southern hemisphere shit, man. You can't see Polaris from the southern hemisphere, globe Earth, period. No, it's not. Look, the world we live in is not a floating trouble board because that's how y'all portray it to be a floating trouble board, and that really makes no sense. It wouldn't even make it. The planets wouldn't even be able to work in sync with us if it wasn't a spherical object like everything else is. But it ain't no such thing as gravity. But you think we float. Now this is something different. if you think it's a damn flat Earth, that means y'all should picture it sitting on the ground somewhere, like how the globe Earth got the whole fucking the solar system set up. Y'all should have fucking flat Earth sitting all the way on the fucking ground, just because at least it's dirt down there, just like sitting on a damn mountain. Yeah, just say we a world on a mountain from the bottom, and we just stuck there because y'all ain't believing in gravity or none of that, right? It ain't floating or none of that. Y'all shouldn't even show a floating looking flat Earth. That motherfucker should be sitting locked down on his four pillars, like y'all believe it to be. And that would seem more real. But damn, you want to say flat Earth and you want it to
My
float with
bad.
the balls. You want the shit to still
My
be
bad.
floating with the balls and shit.
Hey, my bad. I had to look it up. They say starlight take 4 years for us to see it. So when the night comes, just know that man, it took that star 4 years, bro. Your fourth birthday ago, bro. Listen, bro. I can't get past just something like that to continue on the conversation. You see,
Now,
I'm not
now
the
look,
one to
now this,
get duped
now this
into
why you can though.
like
Now
some
that's
weird
real.
shit,
Let
and
me
I
answer
never.
that. That's why. This is why. You
Never
know how
mind.
people discover stars?
Never
They look
mind.
at
Let
a
me
certain
call this
star and
lift
they
right
stay
quick.
and
I'm
they
about to
study
catch a
for
lift.
months. And then next time they notice a star that's further behind it or a little bit to the
And
left.
they gonna use a flat map to find my motherfucking location,
It,
Lee.
it, and basically is what I'm saying. That star finally showed up. I
Huh?
mean,
Do you know it'd be nice? We don't see no stars
Yeah,
in a clear sky.
yeah.
in a clear sky.
No
Now
side.
that's another thing. That's another a
I
clear
know it's
sky, but
another thing, right? I guarantee it's another
Mm.
goddamn thing. It's always
I mean
things
because
close.
clouds still gonna pay a factor. It's still moonlight.
No, I
It's
done
still
saw
certain.
like the sky would be midnight blue and there won't be
Yeah,
no stars or no clouds. It'd just be like a blue where it's not
we could only
black.
see
You know what I
stars.
mean? It just be a midnight blue and it come every so
Sound
often.
like a globe earth spinning, just like a marble. You ever rotated
No,
a
it don't.
marble?
I'd have been
It
got dizzy.
sound like a marble that's
Yeah.
rotating.
If I
You should just
swing
take a
on a
marble and just
merry-go-round,
twirl the marble
1 mile
around,
per hour
and
for
and you will
30
see the difference.
years.
And you will see on that
What
marble
you want to
some of
say?
the
We been
shading is
spinning a
plain, and
thousand
some of
miles
it got.
per hour. 1,000. I don't care how big it is, how small it is. That shit is going 1,000 miles per hour, bro. Same speed, bro.
Right, but you
If
got
I roll a
okay,
bowling ball 1,000 miles per hour and you roll a tennis ball 1,000 miles per hour, we're gonna cross the finish line at the exact same time.
okay, but you talking about jet streams. Just think of jet streams of
Uh,
shit moving in the air, working with each other to balance it out. That's simple as taking a ball or something and putting it on a spinner and stick a fan on both sides. You blow the fan on 50 speed this way and blow it 50 speed the other way. And basically it'll be leveling out. But say for instance, if it's six jet streams and it's rotating, the whirlwinds and the shit would basically, work and sync with each other to balance each other out. Like, I mean, like that's how you got tornadoes that rotate a certain way on the northern hemisphere and they rotate the other way. That's like almost reminding you of like people. Well, people can't really understand it, but how when you let water out into a drain and when it drains in a certain rotation of it. Hold on 1 second. I can't even hear you. I got to bag out and come back in here, Bones.
Mm,
My phone ringing.
it's tough.
all right. Yeah, I'm doing something on my phone too.
Pause. That's always. That's why, boy. Stars in outer space. We only see them under the night sky, and then sometimes we don't even see them. Why we can't see stars during the day, like we see the sun and the moon at time? Spaghetti dishes.
They said 6 minutes. Yeah, I'm back. But I don't know. Man. I don't believe in it. So.
Hey, Robert.
All right, yeah. What'd you say?
I said I don't believe anything.
You ain't no bubble product, man.
I don't even believe that the fucking sports is real. I be seeing the fucking reenact, let alone some fucking people that's making more money than any basketball player, anybody you know ever in the world.
Mm-hmm. They professional performers. That's how I look at them. Professional performers all across the board in entertainment. They got a job to entertain. They got a job to get people to idolize and worship their methods and movements. And it's all linked up on all scales. We identify they professional performers.
So why it ain't too many famous astronauts?
Why it ain't too many famous astronauts? Why you think it ain't too many famous astronauts? What is an astronaut exactly?
Because
the most famous astronaut said he never met them.
Because they spending most of their time trying to do science and come up on the next new thing, and they behind the scenes type people, and they more, dedicating to, be dedicated to their craft. To
the most famous astronaut said they never went to the moon.
They never went to space. See, astronauts are another line of professional performing. They got to perform that they've been to outer space and got the technology to go out of space and put up all these satellites and give you all these planets and everything. Yeah, it's possible it's other planets and everything, but it ain't no damn Star Trek center and Space Force out that motherfucker in space. Doing
and they don't say it because don't do that. They don't lie. If that's the case, look, if
space is interesting. Like if we get off the shape of the Earth, now that's a debate on what's actually going on and the luminaries up there.
Yeah,
it's a whole nother thing. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't really all the way ready to let space go. I'm ready to say they don't know what space is.
Yeah.
When it comes to beyond the firmament. Now, if you got a firmament, right, what the fuck is that shit blocking? So then you still have to say, okay, everything in our firmament and globe Earth is to say in our galaxy is what we can see, right? Now, what's beyond that? And that's when you get to talking 7 sevens and all that shit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that shit get interesting too, though.
Yeah.
See, but it's another thing that helped me know that it is real. If they lied, common sense would tell me they will already be saying that they got a fucking ship like Star Trek out there floating around already. Since if we so gullible and believing and we believe in the satellites, wouldn't you think they would have just gone ahead and tried to say that we already got shit out there, floating around? You know what I'm saying? Fucking cruising planets. They might as well send me this a fake thing that they never did. Wouldn't they did that already?
Yeah, that's like niggas still looking for flying cars now.
Right, that is, and
What
that's
zone
my
bullshit?
point. Niggas still waiting for flying cars. It sure don't seem like it's fucking possible.
Nah, them motherfuckers could do that shit. They got dope ass shit, man.
They
We'll
got
call them
hoverboards.
UFOs and shit, but it's they shit. You know, like if you saw the stealth bomber and they made that shit in like '93. If you saw that shit skating across the sky, you would be like, man, I saw a UFO, bro. You wouldn't even categorize that shit as a motherfucking jet. That
Like
shit would go
rocket.
by, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
This shape and everything, fly past your ass so fucking fast. You be like, man, no, bro, that wasn't no jet. You know what I'm saying? So they got shit. Now imagine what they got in 2020 if they had that back when I was in fucking high school. You understand? Now they probably got, you know, they probably can travel through the means of light. Who knows? They don't hear so much knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I say. Like, what's actually a UFO other than something flying that we just ain't identified? It's a craft that been developed to move and maneuver a certain way. We just don't know what it is.
Hey,
Technology.
you remember that train on the Hunger Games? Remember they had to get on the train to go to their fights and shit on the second Hunger Games. Well, if y'all ain't saw this, yeah. Now they got that shit in Dubai. They trying to build one in America from Ohio to Chicago. They call that shit a hybrid loop. This motherfucker is built underground, right? Motherfucker goes 700 miles per hour and get you to Chicago in like from Ohio in like 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All underground. The whole thing is a wormhole. That shit crazy. Look up Hyperloop. That shit. They already got one in Dubai right now though. But you know, we ain't gonna never be able to go to Dubai and be rich. You go get a job there. I'm about to go get a job at Dubai.
Right.
Man, I bet they be getting tipped. You just a bag boy. You just carrying people's bag from the hotel, man. They writing you $1,000 checks, man. About 4 of them bitches a day. You like, damn, these motherfuckers rich as fuck, man.
No
Yeah,
tax.
that's
Because they 1,000 is they $10. Rich people in our hood, our $10 is $100. They $1,000 is a fucking million of them, man. When they playing, it's too much of money, not a thing, you know. To us, it is. We don't got no wealth. All we have is actual currency. They money is just the toys around. I mean, they don't even need none of the money they got. They got so much power, so much land, and everything. So they play with the money, man.
Really.
Period.
Definitely do that.
straight Lamborghinis out there.
What it look like? I'm going in. I own I own all of Akron, Ohio, right? What it look? I own this shit, and then I walk in. I don't gotta give you no money. I'll fire everybody in this bitch. What y'all talking about, bro? Heard know who you talking to. You know what I'm saying? The manager be done told you like that's dude. Don't say nothing to him. Grab a whole suit and just walk out. Fuck it. Just to see if you gonna test me. Don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Be like, man, get your hands off me. Hey, where your manager at? Hey, I want him fired immediately, or I'll close this whole branch down. And then boom. They have power like that, man. They don't need no man. What they say, fucking go.
Custom.
People die, man. That shit don't come from the money. You know how much blood got shed for America to do this shit?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? This shit is wicked as fuck. Them motherfuckers killed their own and us. Killed their man. And we taking over this shit, sort of like somebody taking over a neighborhood. You go against the grain, we fucking you up. Straight like that. I'm talking literally blowing up 100,000 miles of land.
Mm-hmm.
in this era. In that era, it was like we killing everybody that's trying to stop it until we're dead, till it's one of us standing. And that was their mentality.
Talking about for the cause.
Hell yeah.
Here,
Let me go over here. Puff Daddy away.
we gonna have to figure out.
All the way. That's some deep shit. Bro.
Look,
You got broken here, right?
fell off this.
What happened? Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm leaving on the next. I don't know when I'll be back again. Damn, man.
Shit, what time the game come on?
Shit, I don't know, but I changed my pick. I'm going with Green Bay and Kansas City because that was the first Super Bowl. It's 2020. This, this
Yeah,
Man.
it's a toss up. I'm gonna stick with my guns though. KC,
Who that? What was that?
KC gonna win it though.
KC?
Hell yeah.
Seeing friend got the strength.
Tyreek Hill probably gonna be the MVP. They gonna want to give it to Mahomes, but Tyreek Hill about to blaze the biggest. Or the tight end though. It's gonna be Tyreek Hill or the KC's tight end. Who's the fucking tight end? Here you go, man. Oh, Travis Kelsey. Oh yeah, man. It's gonna be Travis Kelsey or Tyreek Hill gonna be the motherfucking player of the game. That shit about to be lit. That's what I predict. So if y'all wanna bet and win some money, y'all better get KC. Oh, fuck. So you got Green Bay drop. Can y'all hear me? No, I can't even hear you.
Oh man.
Oh, can you hear me, Rash?
Yeah. What was that?
Oh, okay. No, I was saying if you could hear me. No, I
Yeah.
said who for the soup to gonna get to the ball.
Yeah, I see San Fran got the strength, bro. At the end of the day. I hear what you're saying about Kansas City and Tyreek Hill, whatnot. But
Mhm. Or
looking
Travis Kelsey.
yeah, Travis Kelsey. But looking across the board, as far as the defense end go, you feel me? And when it comes to it. And San Fran, they got a package full too when it comes
Did
to
you
the
say something, bro?
offense. I see Kansas City
Damn, I'm
and San
gonna
Fran.
bag up. Man.
It's gonna be Kansas City, San Fran in the bowl though.
Hello. Nah. I was on this live. I got to bag out and call you right back. Uh-huh. Hmm. All right. Well, all right. Let me call you right back. I'm sure this. All right. Hello,
Yeah,
can y'all hear me?
yeah, you clear.
Damn, my shit must have went out.
You can hear me?
Yeah, what'd you say, bro?
Oh, no, I was just checking to see if it still was up because you were saying you went out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You got
Probably about
KC.
to close this joker down, man. I was just up early fucking around, man.
Well, it was
Well,
ill
yeah.
though, man. It's always ill though, bro. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the intellect spread. But
Hell yeah.
shit, wow, man. These niggas professionals.
Hi.
That's what
What'd you say, bro?
I said. Niggas professionals. Like how Dropper just said. Even looking at sports different and how that shit panning out, man. Certain games shit be looking gimmicky a little bit. Cause when you look at the talent scale on certain avenues, you know it's any given Sunday, but you really could see the advantages and the edges, and then you see how the advantages don't even be panning out and shit. Little fluke
Guess
plays.
what? That's why I bet on them motherfuckers.
Mm,
I bet on them motherfuckers to where I'm better than the motherfucking coach. A motherfucking NBA team would get me to GM they motherfucking team. They'd be like, damn, you a bad cuz
right?
I study these bitches every fucking night, even hockey.
Hey, there you
I
go.
don't, I don't even
Sport.
fuck with hockey. I don't even watch their game. I make time for me to watch hockey just because I
Mhm.
bet on hockey players. I
That's
know
what it
hockey,
is.
I know hockey players better than people who love hockey sports.
Yeah, you see how niggas become sports center at the end of the
Be-
day.
Mhm.
Niggas be
I,
out
I,
there sports center shit.
see, because look, the people be watching. You know how many points somebody got, right? So
Hmm.
they watching so and so. Yeah, he averaged 28 points, or he averaged 25 points. But they don't know like it's different points when you betting on it. So that 28 points, that actually can be uh 13 rebounds, and 13 assists, right? So you got 28 points with 13. So now really that's about 70 something points, something off the charts. Where another nigga probably averaged 29 points, but he only getting one rebound and two assists. So they ain't knowing about the motherfuckers that like that. Like they ain't knowing about
Hmm.
a super killer like a person that I would say like that is like James Harden or Anthony Davis. You got James Harden or Anthony Davis on your team, he about to stat it up. And then, like I even told my brother last night, like niggas know they don't be knowing who be killing them in the stat chart, like
Hmm.
the center, like the center for Detroit, Drummond.
Yeah.
He a fucking beast. You'll play with him. You know what I'm saying on your team, and you will have about 70 points. You know what I'm saying instead of even though it ain't that many stud centers now,
Hmm.
it used to be. But still, you bet your money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You
I
got to
get
know that
you.
motherfucking
Niggas gotta
stat
know the
pad,
statistics, man.
them
That's what it
sleepers.
boils down to. Niggas don't be on they
Like
stats.
even like say for instance when Kyrie just came back, you had to know you got to be watching the game to know that you better start him soon as he on the first game back
He
because
gonna
he average of like 40 points, but he probably gonna get like 50 something points. But that's just because he ain't played and they just going off what he averaged by. And the
hmm.
thing that made it scary was a dude named Dan Whittle or Dan Whitty that was playing in this place, and he was doing killer stats as damn self. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Start
look.
looking at their positions. Like the position and just like you said, positional and statistic wise. That's where the real
Mhm.
that's where the real at.
Also, The
Mm,
yeah, the positions and the stats for that position. That's the key
yeah,
fucking thing to that shit.
yeah. Niggas just be looking at point spreads and
Yeah.
whoopie whoop superstardoms and shit
What up,
like
man?
that.
Drop.
The niggas definitely go into they sports in the bags, they MSGs and shit.
Right.
Knowing,
Chilling, man. I'm
How?
out on the phone. Yeah,
yeah,
just to this
trying to come get you. You got a weapon to protect yourself?
Hell yeah. Just talking shit, talking about sports. I was saying the class. I'm saying just talking about how you said something about how it's like almost set up sometimes. But I was telling them that's why I be betting on that shit all the time. I be knowing all the motherfucking stats on the motherfuckers, and I even be betting on hockey and shit too. I be knowing them motherfuckers, and I don't even watch them. I know the motherfuckers better than hockey lovers.
yeah. I see the Lakers been holding it down. They just beat the Rockets without Anthony Davis. So
Yeah, I watched that last night too.
they basically saying they ain't even need like once the Warriors split their team up, ain't no stopping the King, man. Ain't no stopping.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that could beat him. He took that
Hey,
sorry
hey, but
Cavs team to the finals.
and I'm glad you seen that. But this is what I know. Like I said, I'm an expert in the sports now. Even just because of what I know, and I was telling him like I was naming different motherfuckers to pick. You still got to get Harden and Russell Westbrook because that be the motherfuckers that's getting like 29 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. You know what I mean? And you'll get like 70 points on betting on them motherfuckers. But by that game, I was sitting down, and I'm a Laker fan. I think in the third or second quarter, I had said that the Rockets was gonna win. I mean, I ain't say they was gonna win. I said they supposed to win, just for the simple fact Anthony Davis ain't there. Because man, Harden, like I'm saying, Harden, that motherfucker, he been crazy.
It's almost like they can. It's almost like they can trade Anthony Davis. It's like with Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, they don't even. Man, they could trade Anthony Davis for something super nice. Actually, they could and still get the same goal accomplished.
Damn, I done hung up on motherfucking self and shit.
well, just had one and check the door right quick. Yeah, all the letters
Huh?
should be there. I had one to the door.
Damn, I got cut the fuck off. I straight clicked myself, man. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was talking on this bitch like it was a telephone, and then face face dialed this shit.
Uh, face dumped on him. I swear.
Oh man.
This shit, this shit ill though, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'll probably go up later, man. I'm about
Yeah,
to shut this fucker down, man.
that's what it is, man. Much love, much respects to you, K Rob.
All
Everybody,
right, yeah, much
to
love,
drop.
Brad.
All right.
All right, much love to the chat, man. It's your boy K.Z.U.P TV signing out, man. Check your boy out later. Yep, I ain't gonna play no music today. K's up and I'm out. Have a good evening.